Do you know how excited I get when I see that everyone caught on to the same grift and also hates it?
That's it. That's my intro.
Hey, I'm Amanda, you're watching Soul Entertainment, and today we were talking about Top War, the latest in mobile game ads that I can't stand, that have infected the entire app of TikTok. I hate them with my whole heart because you watch these ads and you know exactly what they are. You know they're fake, you know they're not real sponsorships. And then the gameplay you watch, and every single ad almost has different gameplay footage for the ad itself. So you know it's fake. You know it's not real. And yet they're supposed to be like, look, this game exists. I hate it. So naturally, after the third Top War ad in a row on TikTok in the span of like 10 minutes, I decided that's it. I'm downloading the app and I'm ripping into this mobile game about fake war and battle and all that shenanigans. I'm tired, and I'm tired of these lazy ad companies, and I'm just tired of it all. I'm tired of the lies. I'm done. I've previously talked about Merge Mansion and their ads and how insane they are, and how they did a whole live action ad campaign with Kathy Motherfluffin Bates. And the thing about Merge Mansion ads is that though they are very little to do with the actual story itself, however, fun fact, I have still been playing Merge Mansion. It's just a good mindless game. I can match stuff and clear up space. I do like a lot of the animations and the works for the mansion itself and the grounds and all of that. I haven't made it inside the mansion yet, which is kind of funny because I'm at level like 36 now or something. The maze that I just cleared through, they did start having actual like knives, and there's talking about Granny's arrest and the missing grandfather and all this other stuff. Like, so they're working it in. The thing about Merge Mansion ads is that what they do, for the most part, is that they do like a little animated story of like the story of the game. It's something insane like Granny is baking a pie and then arrested for murder. It's something like that. But what those ads also do, which is why I give them a pass here, almost a little bit of a pass, not much, but a little bit of a pass, is that they then include at the end of the ad with like, oh, this is an app. They show legitimate gameplay footage, or at least it's grainy. The quality is different than the actual game itself. I would argue the gameplay itself is actually better quality than the advertisements, but they show that it's a matchup game. It's a matchup feature, match this up to build this, to unlock this door type of thing. It's slightly different. It's not perfect, but it's close. Top War does not do that. Not at all. Top War's bread and butter of advertisements is the fake sponsored ad. And these are fake. These are, for the most part, not legitimate creators. Or if they are, they're not credited in any way, shape, or form. I tried to find the creators in these Top War ads, and I could not find them. They are not credited in any way, shape, or form. The ads are, comments are usually, on some of them are disabled, which is not uncommon with advertisements on TikTok, because TikTok comment sections on ads are usually brutal. I don't recommend checking the comment sections if you are a brand. You won't get constructive criticism. You'll hurt your own feelings, probably. But these advertisements are not legitimate sponsor deals. What I assume these advertisements are, because they're very scripted, they're very calculated, the gameplay footage is definitely not the game. So what I assume it is that this is an acting job. There are casting calls for jobs like these. I believe this falls under commercial, or would it fall under new media because it's an app? I'm not entirely sure. I believe it falls under a commercial advertisement. I see these all the time on Backstage, Actors Access, casting networks, all of that. Usually they call for legitimate influencers or something. You film it on your phone so that it looks like a review, a legitimate review, and then they splice in the footage. Frankly, it's kind of smart. Even with TikTok's skewed brand deal BS, these people are probably getting paid less than, say, a TikToker legitimately doing one of these brand deals. And it's kind of funny because on some of these, you can see, people are like, you can see there's no phone in her hand. She's like, look, the game is real. You can see my thumbs. Look, that's the thumb ring. And she's probably just going like this over her screen. And then she cuts to her and she's playing. And she's clearly filming on her phone. So there's no phone in the case as she's playing. as she's saying she's playing it, and the footage is still playing beside her. But that's what these are. And that's why I assume there's people being like a very clear, like, okay, so we're going to go hide under this box, and then we're going to go over here, and we're going to merge these people, and then that guy is going to turn all of these people blue, and blah, 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 blah.
So yes, I do play video games, and no, I have not played Top War, but I've been seeing the ads for it, so let's play it.
Okay, so we have to turn these red guys blue, so we're going to shoot this guy, and then if I turn him blue, then he can turn his ex-buddies blue on our team. So let's swim over and merge those together, and now let's turn these neutral ones blue. Let's instantly merge these together without waiting. I love that. Okay, wow, mega guy. All right, another color. Let's rocket launch these guys, and boom, baby. Nice job.
Maybe they did try to do sponsorships. I believe, God, are they the ones that did the advertisements with YouTubers? I know there's another game, war game, that a bunch of commentary guy YouTubers have been doing videos on. It's not Raid Shadow Legends, the most ambitious RPG. It's not that game. Fun fact, I would still do a Raid Shadow Legends ad just for funsies, because I think it would be very funny. I don't know if Top War is the game that people are doing, but I'm nuking it. Typically what happens with advertisements when they're promoted is that the account, even if they're doing like a sponsored post-esque thing or a ad, they put like Top War as like the profile, but I can't usually click into the profile from there. Or I can click in, but those ads don't show up on there because it's an ad, it's a different feed. It's not gonna pop up on your home feed for the brand. Imagine my surprise when I'm scrolling through and I see someone tagged them. The videos on this account for TikTok, I'm assuming, are their first foray into advertisement on the app, because these are also scripted, but they're somehow more painful. They're bad. So when I originally recorded this video, they originally had 5 videos on their account. However, now as I'm editing, they've deleted 2 of the videos. But of course I'm me, so I saved all of them. The very first one is 152,000 views.
We really regret we did not develop Top War, a relaxed, casual, free game sooner.
Top War is the first game to introduce the concept of merge to upgrade, which means no need to waste your time on waiting for the training process. Drag and merge, and you're all set.
Buildings, units, or even battleships, you name it, drag and merge, and level up in a sec. Click on the link below and join your pals in the Top War.
This first video is from July 30th of last year. This is another thing that I see in a lot of ads for companies, is they have the PR interns or the PR people or marketing people, they actually have them be in their TikToks, and without saying that it's them, you know, like they just kind of film it in their own home as an advertisement almost, and then they do it as a brand deal, or they promote it like it's an advertisement. So you, the audience, have no way of knowing that this person actually works for the company. You think it's a legitimate review. Gameplay in this is fairly similar to what actually the game is, so I'm assuming that's also why they realized these weren't working, like there wasn't a real conversion rate. They also used the stat downloaded 100 million times, you know, just like Raid Shadow Legends. At this point, with how much time everyone spends on their phone, I mean, maybe every game has just been downloaded 100 million times. That wouldn't be surprising to me. Everyone's on their phone all the time. But you see, a download and a playthrough are 2 different things. Like someone downloading a game, there are apps I have on this phone that I downloaded for videos 3 years ago that I haven't touched in 2 years. What about your active user data? What about that? Use that to advertise. I'll be more impressed. What did she just pick her boobs? Oh, she took a pen out of her boobs. I can't play this audio because copyright claim, most likely, unless this is advertiser free. This isn't even properly optimized for the TikTok screen, but this is fairly similar to the actual gameplay, which is why I think they realized, oh, that's not working. That's not gonna do it. They started doing their own ads with the super stylized, like first person almost, or probably second person. Is that second person? I'm not a gamer. First person is when you don't see yourself. Second person is second person POV in video. Someone got so mad at me last time when I made a Merge Mansion video. I said pay to play instead of microtransactions. You know what else is fun? Going outside. I say that as someone who works from home and literally doesn't leave my apartment nearly ever. There are 2 main types of second-person perspective seen in games, text-based and camera angle-based, with new ways to interact with games. Okay, that's not the point. Anyways, I'm assuming that the advertisements that I am seeing is mostly second-person, where you can physically see your little guy, or at least the person you're operating as. But considering you're operating on army, I don't think that fully makes sense. So I guess it's technically top-down isometric. So I am currently at level 25. I've been playing this game for about 23 hours. about. The gameplay itself is kind of like Raid Shadow Legends in that you just kind of boost up your guys, all of your techs and all of that. You merge them to make them level up, which I do like. I do like that I don't have to continuously use my coins and stuff to buy upgrades for them. I can, in fact, level them up without buying anything. I haven't put any money into this game, which is what I had to do with Merge Mansion to try and get as far as I could for the week. I have been playing this game for less than a day, but so far there haven't been any buy more using X or all of that. And even the currency, like the cash and all of that, I currently have 1.61 trillion coins. It's very easy to earn money in this game. The gems, which are used to make things go faster, boost things up, there are ways to earn them within the game without having to buy the packs of them, which I do like, because a lot of games, that's the easiest way for them to make money is to you want to go faster, you want to speed things up. Got it. That'll be 5 gems. Here's 100 to start. Oh, you want to keep playing right now? 5 more gems. Actually, you've done it 6 times, so it's going to be 20 gems. You have no gems, and so to keep playing, you have to keep buying gems. It's a little chaotic. Bulk up your guys and let them fight, and you can speed through or skip it, and I can win in 2 seconds without having to even watch the animation or really do anything, which I guess serves a purpose. It's just, I don't know, do people like doing this? Ultra long range missile truck. Boom, just got a new vehicle. So attack 8.5k, 2.5k up. HP 34k, free recruits. See, there's a lot of free options, which I do like. It's not like I have to wait. I can literally set this thing down and go and play. I do like that. It's a very playable game, I would say. It's not addicting in the way that I got addicted to Merge Mansion. I still played Merge Mansion. I'll probably not touch this as soon as I'm done with this video. It's just the case because I'm just bored of it. I wanted to complain about the advertisements and even the Transformers advertisements. That shows the little mushroom man that you guys see in all the advertisements. That's who's in that. And I guess you could argue that that's who my people are. When I do, it's them with the army trucks, the classic Marine Corps. That's who they're using. I want to use the seal. They won't let me. Come on, tell me how to use the seal. There's a chubby seal pack and it says it's equipping, but it never stays. I want to be the chubby. Imagine, okay, you are a base and you need help and you ask for rescue through the radar missions. We'll talk about the radar missions in a second. All of a sudden you see me as a chubby seal flopping towards, amazing. Oh my God, I would feel safe immediately. Equip it. How do I equip it? It won't let me keep it. Oh yeah, it keeps wanting me to allow tracking. That's not happening. To provide you with better gaming experience and more efficient service, please allow us to obtain a device information. How about suck my fat? There's a daily supplies check, which every 30-ish minutes you get a new thing. And if it kind of rolls over. So just now I just claimed one. There's one going to be done in 57 seconds. Oh yeah, I'm in an alliance. I don't fully understand what that does for me, except it helps me get more coins and points and all of that. And I can help people out, which helps boost my levels. The way that the game works is that you kind of use your barracks to train people and you can get new recruits and all of that. You can only train some people per base at a time. Can I merge that? Yay. There's a bunch of ways that you can earn points to level up. One of those things is training new recruits. So every time you build a base and then tap it to give you new recruits and then merge them, you get points. I don't think the merging themselves actually gets you new points, but the training of the recruits, that gets you more points. Battling gets you points. So say you're trying to clear out your land, so it's yours. Each level you go, there's a different portion of the land that gets exposed to you. If you win a battle on that one, I believe that gives you points. These radar missions, so you have a radar on your land. Your radar is basically connecting to other places throughout the world map or your region map, I believe. I think I'm region 44. Basically, you can go and do missions. You can do attacks, you can do rallies. So this is an attack mission, so I'm marching, not even looking at it anymore. Kill dark forces, let's go do that. Another rally mission, we're gonna attack, gonna just destroy those guys. There's rescue missions, again, like I said, this chubby seal pack, and that gets you stars to level up. So there's a bunch of different ways to level up, which I do like. I don't have to wait. I can do, X amount of missions in a certain amount of time. Even just sitting here, I completed 2 missions. Being in the Alliance, I get Alliance gifts. So if someone wins something or if I win something, then everyone in the Alliance gets a gift. I believe there's about 50 people per Alliance. Our leader is Kenzie with an emoji going like this. She's very on top of it. You can put a note at the top with things you want to say to your Alliance. We're the lone R's. Lone Riders, I'm assuming, I'm hoping. It's not a bad game. It's definitely not what the ads are showing. And at least Merge Mansion, yeah, their advertisements had very little to do with the game, but at least they then included legitimate gameplay. The ads for Top War really don't do that. They're trying to say, hey, you review this mobile game ad. It's not even that they're trying to do it like, oh, this is an advertisement. They're trying to do it like a user on TikTok legitimately was getting requests to play Top War. And so they downloaded Top War and filmed a review to like prove the haters wrong, that it's a real game and that the ads are true. I mean, I'm sure that works if someone has an IQ of like 10, but most people don't. As you do win radar games, you're not just winning points to level up, you're also winning various chests and tech and various like chips to help you level up your heroes. The Transformers games that they're doing, there's not really a lot of games. I did win a Bumblebee statue for my land. He's just kind of chilling there. And the chat function is like a complete region chat as far as I can tell. Just don't kick me, bro. Come on. I can't do that. Why? Il Gian sat then. Sup dork. Someone with the username YoSuck said sup dork. Wednesday we're kicking out players that are not level 25. You might get kicked. Fuck yeah, bitch, I'm level 25. I'm not getting kicked. Some of them are saying exactly what state they live in, and so therefore I will not be showing these. Again, the game is playable. It's not what the ads say, and it's mostly just kind of boring. Like, I'm just kind of bored of it. And again, I'm not really a gamer. The ads are bad, they're annoying. My advice to any company that is advertising on social media, you should be able to control the frequency of which your ads are distributed or like the timeline of which they're distributed. Be realistic, okay? There's a reason that when I do a brand deal that has like multiple videos from the same sponsor, we spread them out so that they're not all back to back to back, so that my audience doesn't get annoyed with the sponsors, you know, even when they're a returning sponsor. People need breathers from you. That doesn't make them want to see you more. It makes them annoyed with you. I think this statistic is it takes meeting someone 7 times or something like that to make them remember you. I don't know. Like there's this amount of time that it takes to really make an impression, like on like quick like that. And a lot of ads, people just scroll right past. However, you're overdoing that. You're at like 38. If that, probably more. So wheel it back, because I can't imagine that you have a ton of people like me that are just downloading this for funsies. I can't believe that. I think that 100 million download, I think that's a lie. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. Should you download Top War? No, I don't recommend it. It's not a scam. It's not going to take your money that I can tell. It's probably selling my data, but aren't these all? So I don't recommend Top War. I do think it could be worse. No offense to you if you like it. Maybe, I guess this kind of works for the instant gratification bit. Like if all you want to do is just kind of succeed, this app can kind of help you do that, because you just kind of there's so many ways for you to win various things and just keep leveling up, that if you want to scratch that part of your brain, I guess this is good for that. But overall, for like a fun playing experience, this is not that, in my professional non-gamer girl opinion. That's going to wrap this up for this video. Have you ever played Top War? Is Top War the game that a bunch of YouTubers are talking about? Did I fuck up? May have. Have you seen the super annoying ads on TikTok for Top War? Let me know. Comment down below. Reminder, I have a podcast, the Swell Shenanigans Podcast. New episodes every Wednesday. Reminder, I have merch like that mug back there. Shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for supporting on Patreon. You could also support my Patreon on the list down below. If you like to follow me on my social media, that'll be all up here. And that's going to be it. Have a lovely day. Goodbye. I know so many of you guys were telling me to play Top War, so I finally downloaded it. Thank you, Audrey, Alan, Cameron, Christopher, Chris, Crash PC, China, Davion, David, Dirty One, Dawn, Elliot, Evan, Eric, Feckless, Hopeless, Incognito, Jekka Ray, Joe, John M, Jordan, Joseph, Kenny, Kim, Kristen, Lamb, Lexus, Luis, Matt, O, Matthew S, Meme Lord, Michael, Michael J, Micah, Nathan, Nathaniel, Pat, Penn, Richard, Rob, Red, Robert, Ross, Sam, Serena, Simon, Tasha, Timothy, Tom, Wendy, Williams, Andrews, Wink.